YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is a Stardew Valley special. So, today I'm here to announce that I've partnered up with Chrono.gg and am bringing you, for the next 24 hours only, a special deal on Stardew Valley. If you visit the link down in the description, chrono.gg/Pinstar, you can see the details. But, long and the short of it, you can get Stardew Valley, just one copy of it, for 25% off its normal retail price. If you buy 2 copies of it, they are 30% off each, and if you get 4 copies of it, they are all 35% off the normal price. So now you might be saying, Pinstar, why the Sam heck would I need 4 copies of Stardew Valley? I mean, it's an awesome game, but you can get all the awesomeness out of one. That's true, or rather, that was true. You see, on 8/1, Multiplayer is officially coming live to Stardew Valley. That means you and up to 3 other buddies can all dive into, play with each other, and interact on the same farm. Work together, work against each other, cause chaos, have fun. And this is the perfect time to get some extra copies of Stardew to hand out to some would-be multiplayer buddies. Buying on Chrono.gg will give you fully legitimate Steam keys that you can gift to others, friends, family, significant others, siblings, parents, and children. It's also a great gift for the non-gamer in your life. After all, Stardew Valley is probably a very good gateway game to someone who's not really big on games, but is curious about this little hobby of yours. Now, once you've all dished out the extra copies to your buddies and you're ready to dive into your first multiplayer game, a big burning question will arise. What farm plot do we play on? Well, we got 5 to choose from. Each of them has their own strengths and weaknesses. Which farm plot is right for you, well, is up to you. But allow me to take you on a little tour and give you the long and short of them. Starting off, we have the OG farm plot, the standard farm. To understand what makes this map special is to understand the importance of tillable tiles. You may have heard the term, the sky is the limit. Well, in Stardew Valley, the dirt's the limit. No, literally. The more tiles that are tillable, dirt, the more crops and fields and buildings and whatever else you want to have on your farm, you can have. The standard farm, of all the available farms, has the greatest amount of them. This isn't so beneficial in the early game as you have way more space than you could ever hope to use. However, as you progress through the seasons and the years, you'll find yourself with the wealth and resources to continue expanding your farm and actually make use of all that available space. Not only does the standard farm give you the greatest number of tillable farm tiles, but it also gives you the largest blocks of contiguous space. The space can be used in a wide variety of ways, as you can see here. This is my farm in a rather advanced state from my Lazy Farmer build playthrough that I did a while ago, all done on the standard farm map. The price you pay for all this space is that this farm has none of the bells and whistles that the other farm plots have. Regardless, if you are a min-maxer who is trying to squeeze the most amount of money from your land, or an artistic builder who wants to shape your farm into a thing of beauty and wants the space to do it in, you can't go wrong with the standard farm. The wilderness map is probably the closest to the base farming map of all the new maps. You have your standard accoutrement of trees, rocks, and shrubs to clear out, and a few farm-level ponds that offer you pond-level fishing. On a side note, pond-level fishing is lousy fishing. It has the greatest number of tillable tiles of the non-standard farms. And during the daytime, besides a change of scenery, this farm is the same as the base farm. At night, however, is when things get different. After dark, monsters spawn. The monsters scale to your fighting levels. You don't need to worry about squaring off against the really hard stuff at the bottom of the mines until you're equipped to do so. The fact that monsters come to your doorsteps is really handy if you want to farm up some of the monster parts for various recipes. without having to slog all the way out to the mines. There's also the Wilderness Golem, which is a unique feature to this map. He has a very small chance of dropping diamonds, and when you get to the bottom of the mine, prismatic shards when you kill him. All that said, any other map, including the default one, can get the same exact effect of the monsters spawning at night by offering a strange bun to the dark shrine in the witch's hut. So besides the Wilderness Golem, this map doesn't really have a unique mechanic to it. Still might be fun if you want some monster-bashing multiplayer from day one. The Riverland Farm, as its namesake implies, has ample waters for fishing. This farm plot is a series of islands connected to each other as a huge river runs through your whole farm. The upside to this is that you have plenty of spaces for fishing, and this is river level fishing, so you won't get the constant stream of lousy fish and garbage that you get with pond fishing. It also has sections of deep water, which is good in the long term, as deeper water, when combined with a higher fishing skill, will yield higher quality levels of fish. The downside to all this fishing goodness is that it comes at the cost of farmable and tillable tiles. The fishing plot has the fewest tillable tiles of all the farm plots. Not to mention, you can get the same river-level fishing by going to the river that runs through Pelican Town. However, if you want to give yourself a challenge and you really do like fishing, this is the plot for you. As a side tip, you can catch the most expensive fish available in spring right here on a rainy day. Break out your fishing pole and get fishing, and you can get yourself a cat. Dagnabbit. A cat. Damn it! Cat. A catfish! There! About freaking time. Which has a base price of 300 gold, or if you get lucky like me here, twice that, if it is requested for a quest. Here you go, Pam. Enjoy your damn fish tacos. The Hilltop Farm features a unique plot of land that spawns stones and ore nodes over time. You can then harvest these with the pickaxe to get an early supply of ore and stone without having to make your way all the way up to the mines and slog your way through a bunch of monsters. The plot scales to your mining level and thus will produce rarer ore as your mining ability goes up. You can't depend on this plot of land to completely replace the mines for all your ore needs, as they will not produce nearly as much as a proper trip to the mines will. Still, it is good for a little bit of side harvesting of minerals while you're doing your farm stuff. As an added bonus, the river that runs through this map offers river-level fishing, the same as the water map. The downside is that the river is very narrow, so don't expect to catch high-quality fish here. Still, useful in a pinch if you have some time to kill. A solid recommendation for someone who wants to do a little of everything. Next up, we have the Forest Farm. This farm is built like a clearing in the forest and features several benefits that are effective both in the early game and the late. Over time, gathering items like leeks and flowers will spawn in your farm, allowing you to harvest more of them, which is useful for completing bundles, giving away as gifts, or selling and cooking. There are also special bushes that spawn here that will always drop mixed seeds. Mixed seeds are extremely useful in the early game, as many types of seeds are expensive and they could potentially give you an expensive crop for free. However, the greatest benefit of the forest map is its hardwood. Now, normally, the hardwood is an advanced mid-game resource that is important for building many buildings, such as the stable, barns, and some other key machines. Once you've leveled your axe enough to clear out hardwood stumps, you'll find an abundance on any of the farms. However, once you clear out those farms, those hardwood stumps don't come back. The only respawning source of hardwood is the secret forest, and only 6 stumps are up for offer there. You cannot normally buy hardwood, so the rate that you can acquire the stuff is limited. The forest map has its own stumps of hardwood that can respawn, similar to the secret forest does, letting you acquire hardwood much more easily and in much greater quantities and much sooner in the game. You can still also get access to the secret forest hardwood for even more hardwood depending on how much of the stuff you need. If you're more interested in ranching and buildings and crop growing, this might be a good map for you. So I hope that helped make your decision on what farm to start out with an easier one. Once again, as a reminder, chrono.gg/pinstar is the link you want to use. Every purchase that you make, a portion of it will go to helping my channel, helping me grow and continue giving you the kind of guides that you're looking for. Also, to answer any questions, it's you do get a Steam key, and these are 100% valid Steam keys. This is a legitimate company. Trust me, I did my research. One more last time, it is 25% off for one copy, 30% off if you buy two, and 35% off if you buy four. And obviously you can gift the extras. So I hope you enjoyed this, and happy farming out there. Pinstar out.